So back at it again. We're doing another G35 video. Actually got the AC condenser, actually got the radiator also inside the house, but we're doing just the AC condenser right now. Don't have much time, so let's get started. I'm gonna hit you guys with that unboxing video, see what this looks like. I did get this off of eBay. If it's still available, I'll leave a link because I know they said it was the last available or something like that. They always say that. Anyways. This AC condenser is a Platinum Pro condenser. So, it comes with this little nice thingy-maboober. Keep it from moving around during shipping. Has some more all around on the inside. That's nice. Take those off and pull this puppy out. Let's grab from these. That's what a clean condenser should look like. I can see it has some damage right there, but it's nothing too big. Not as bad as that one. Sheesh, that one got a big old hole in it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that. I'm gonna put this thing right down. Alrighty. Now I'll pop the hood on this car. Obviously don't got no hood latch. Still gotta order that harness for the fans. Fans are not good. Radiators inside because this one's cracked. Gotta get that pulley down there still. You can see it's bent. But let me get something. Let me get this thing, this sludge hammer to hold, prop the hood open. And it's not wanting to stick. Got it. Anyways, where's that darn hole? It's indented somewhere in here. I think it's somewhere up top. There, yeah, there it is, right there. So that's no good. So we're gonna go ahead and replace it. Start off by trying to see if we can move this out the way so we can squeeze in there, so we don't have to take off the whole radiator support again. We just got it installed, so don't want to take it off. Anyhow, once I figure out how I'm gonna do this, I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so what I ended up doing was removing this hose, taking that 10mm bolt off that goes to the AC lines so I can have some wiggle room, and then through this hole, if you see in there, you have access to the bolts, and also here and there. That allows it to be removed from the radiator. See, this part right here is a condenser itself. It just looks flush with the radiator, but it's a condenser. Then on the bottom there's no bolts, they just pull out. You just pull it out and it should come out. But before it comes out, you have to, you see those lines right there, you have to take those off, and those come off by putting a tool in these holes. It just slides right in and unlatches it. So you can buy those at AutoZone. I already bought them. They were like 10 bucks in that car, so I had to get those. But let me see, I have enough wiggle room to get it out now. But I have to remove those bolts first. So let me see if I can get that tool and show you how that works. And I'm gonna get those bolts out. Alright guys, I got those 10mm bolts out. You can see it's loose now. But I have to remove those lines. And this is the tool you'll want to get. AC and fuel disconnect tool set. They sell this at AutoZone for about 10 bucks. And we'll see how they end up working. So, let's see if I can open it one-handed. Go ahead and try this red one. So you can see it has a slot in the middle. You're gonna want to put it in with this little edge upwards, I'm pretty sure, and slip it on. Okay, almost got it. So that's gonna be I don't know. There it goes. I think that's gonna be the right size for it. Let me see if I can get you guys at a better angle. So then once you have it on there, you should, what you want to do is push it in. At this, both sides at the same time, and the line should just come up. Well, you should be able to just pull this out. So I'm gonna need both my hands, but that's the gist of it. So once I have both of these lines disconnected, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm gonna be real with you guys. So this line was a pain to get out. I had to use pliers and everything. Even cut myself in the process because I had to trim this down. This was bigger. This is a 3/4, and I had this one's a 1.5. It was bigger than 1.5, but smaller than a 5/8. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was a 5/8, but just a 5/8 was not working. Now see, it was bigger than a 5/8, and it wasn't working. It might work for you guys, but it wasn't working for me. So I used a 3/4, cut it, took a little bit of this side, and then I took a little bit of this side, and then I took a little bit of this side, and then I took a little bit of this side, until it went right over that. So that way I can slide it up underneath and pull up, and then pull this up. The small one, not gonna lie, was fairly easy to get out. That being done, we got the 10mm bolts out. Turns out you didn't have to take that one out, so just so you know. And then push the radiator out of the way enough to have, yeah, look at this. I ended up breaking this. Remember the last video I just installed this? But it's not broken all the way. Still got all those bolts supporting it. But now I got a hairline crack in it, and it's brand new. So that's nice. I got these supporting it too. It's still sturdy as heck because it's really heavy duty plastic, honestly. I got a hairline crack right there too. But that one's noticeable. This one went all the way through. I could barely move it unless I put my whole weight on it. It didn't go all the way through. It stops right around there. So it's not horrible. Anyways, push your radiator out of the way like that. Then just pull the condenser up and out. Remember to take that out so you can push it in. And yeah, so up and out. I'll be back when I got it out. All right guys, we went ahead and took those beat up fans that aren't any good anymore because they're cracked and broken. So the bottom, this just slides right in to those slots. And up here, there's a 10mm bolt there and a 10mm bolt there that holds the top portion. It should just pull this way and pull up. By the way, remember to disconnect these wires that go to your fans. This wire in particular has that adapter, so it can reach all the way to your fan. Just like it has it up down there. See, it's another adapter. So you have to buy that adapter or fix it. Either or, I think should work. Maybe not, because one was pulled all the way out, if you guys can see that. So that sucks. Okay. Anyways, maybe Junkyard has one. It should give us enough room so we can put our new condenser in without hurting it. So yeah, we got the old one out. There's the old one, all beat up. Look at it. There's a hole there. Another hole there. It's curved. It's literally curved. It's bowing, which I did not notice. The brackets are all messed up because you can see how it looks. That one's, they're both messed up too. And yeah, look at the radiator. Look at that big gouge from the fans when they were pushed in. That's not good. So definitely a good thing we bought a new radiator also, which I'm not going to be changing out in this video like I said. But I could if I wanted to, but I'm not. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Let's see, that gives us so much more room to slide our new one in without hurting it or scratching it or bending the fins or any of that nonsense. So let's go ahead and get that new condenser in and wrap up this video, which just slides in those holes in the bottom like I was trying to tell you earlier, and screws up here up top like the fans. So yeah, progression. Although some freaking owies. I'll be back. Okay guys, finally we got the new condenser in. All I gotta do is put the 10mm bolt there, 10mm bolt there, and put the lines back in. So let me go ahead and put these 10mm bolts in through the hole, obviously. And I'll show you how those lines go back in. So yeah. Okay guys, we got the 2 bolts in. If I'm not mistaken, you see the little tip right there? That thing right there? That just goes into the new radiator condenser hole, and I'm pretty sure it's just pressed in to place like that. So same thing with the small one. You just and if I'm not mistaken, should just lock itself in like that. Then all I gotta do is put the radiator back in place. I need to buy new brackets that go here for the radiator to lock in place, also on the bottom and the fans. But after that, the car is drivable. Not pretty, but drivable. So let me fix everything up and I'll show you the results at the end results, if I may. All right guys, we got the new condenser in. Looking a whole lot better than that. We do have to buy the sensor that goes right there for the condenser, and it plugs up to the harness that is right there as currently, because that broke right there. So you see it broke. There's a plate with a sensor that goes right there, and that plate is right here. We still have to put that on. I forgot to tell you that you guys have to remove this to be able to get the condenser out. I'm sorry about that, but if you guys stuck long enough around, you guys would know, because I'm telling you guys right now. So that goes right in that bolt right there. You have to push these down all the way until you hear a click. You might want to put your hand underneath the bracket so it doesn't bend, because mine bent a little bit, but I bent it back. But you have to push it down all the way to where you hear a click on both of them. Other than that, it's basically complete. Still have to buy these brackets so lock in place, fans, that pulley that you can better see now because the fans are out the way, the hood latch, and aesthetic wise after that. But pretty much to get this car running, I need the radiator, and to keep it cool, I need the fans. So almost done, but this is the aftermath. The condenser is done. I might be doing the radiator tomorrow, I'm not sure, but we will see. We will see. So catch you guys on the flip.
Now turn up.